Good morning. I am driving again to an appointment. So I'm going to record my message while I'm driving. I'm driving safe, don't worry. So first and foremost, your girl got the flu. It's not COVID. I took COVID test. I haven't been sick since right before my birthday. My birthday coming up, y'all. Y'all know how I am about my birthday. It's coming up soon. I'm about to be the big 46. Did y'all ever think, like, I'm about to be this age? I can't wait to be this age. Your girl about to be 50 in a couple of years. Like, dang. Okay, anyways, that's not the that's not the message, but I just thought about it. Like, them years be flying. I don't even feel like I've done anything in life for the first 46 years. So, okay, anyways. So I know we were talking about matters of the heart, and I kind of switched over to talking about faith messages. I know y'all's faith is good. Y'all don't need no lessons on faith. Everybody got exponential faith. Like, y'all don't have to worry about nothing. So I'm gonna just record this video for myself. So one of my favorite stories, another one of my favorite stories in the Bible, comes out of Mark 4. Make sure you read Mark 4 when you get a chance. I can't post the scriptures and talk the scriptures and all that, read, because I'm driving. But Jesus tells his disciples, let us go to the other side. On the other side, a storm breaks out. I think they called it a lilac. That's like a windstorm in the Sea of Galilee. It started causing havoc. So the disciples, they're professional fishermen, they're used to different weather conditions, they're terrified for their lives. Like, what's going on? So, Jesus did what he do. He was asleep. He was, taking a nap. He was asleep in the stern. So, what they do, they wake up Jesus and they ask, teacher, do you not care that we're perishing? And one thing about Jesus, though, back in the day, I wish I was like alive at that time to hang out with Jesus, because don't he seem like he was just like cool? Like, what? Like, Jesus had no cares? Like, I just think about that sometimes. Like, what would it have been like to hang out with Jesus and be there for all of these different stories and miracles and things happen? But anyways, oh my God, it's so cute. This guy is in a suit with his daughter dressed in her uniform. She looks to be like 6 or 7. I love seeing dads with their children. I just think it's so beautiful, because we always spend so much time bashing men. But this guy I'm in front of my church, West Angeles. I guess he's waiting to get on the metro with his little girl. They are so cute. And dad's in a full gray suit. Dad looking kind of cute though. But I'm sure dad is married, and I don't know, they look Indian or something, but dad. Okay, anyways, focus. Sorry. Y'all know how I get. So anyways, sometimes, it looks like God is taking a nap on us. We feel like God is asleep, and he doesn't hear us. He's not aware of what's going on. It's just like, God, where are you? And so we know, a lot of us know that is true, but experientially it feels like it is. It feels like, God is not caring about what's going on. Kids are going crazy, wife, husband's acting up, your job is tripping, your money ain't right, your parents getting on your nerves, just all these different things that are happening. So, that's how the disciples felt at that time during the storm. So when they woke up Jesus, Jesus was like, why are you afraid? Like, do you still have no faith? Like, can you imagine Jesus like, y'all ain't got no faith? Like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, check me. And, they were amening the sermon, but when they got into a situation, they forgot the truth. You know how we are. We watch our favorite pastors on YouTube, Instagram. Like, we'll be looking at all these people like, yeah, God's going to do it. He's going to turn it around. He took the mustard seed. He did this. He fed the fish and the bread. You know how we start quoting all these stories in the Bible. Like, yeah, God's going to do it. We got the faith. But then when it comes to our situation, we like, God, Jesus, something, help us. So when God says something, you know he means it. His word is not going to return to him void. Even when there are interruptions along the way, God's got us. But he allows things to happen for a reason. A lot of things are lessons. A lot of things are, to teach us, to build our faith, to move us in different directions. One of the famous things I can remember is like when the pandemic came, everybody was like, where's God? Where's y'all God with the pandemic? But God allows things to happen for a reason. So, we always expect like smooth sailing when God makes a promise to us in his word and for our lives. But God never promises smooth sailing, in his will. He doesn't say, I'm going to give you a husband here. He's got to groom you. He's got to build you into the woman that he's called you to be. He has to build you in your faith. He has to build you so that you can be a good wife or you can be a good husband to your spouse. He has to increase our faith. Even when he just wants to, teach us about believing him for things. He's not just going to be like, here, LaShawn, take it. No, he's teaching me lessons in this season. But in this world, we're going to have tribulations, guys. We'll have lilac storms that disrupt the order of things. Things are not going to always be the case. I'm very organized. I'm a very detailed person. I like routine. And when my routine gets interrupted, I'm like I get upset. But sometimes my routine has to break, right? In order for me to learn something or to, just go in God's direction. His way is not always going to be my way. So when Jesus stands in the scripture, he says, peace be still. He brings calm to a chaotic situation. Y'all remember that song, Peace Be Still? Well, you had to be Baptist to remember that song. But anyways, so if you have a problem right now, that's bringing you panic, it's bringing you fear, it's bringing you uncertainty, I want you to just encourage yourself to go back to Jesus' word and wrap yourself around it. Hang on to it. Stay with it. In fact, get your pillow and lay next to Jesus. One of the things that I have been doing, one of the ministries that I follow, she came up with a terminology called skin-to-skin contact with God. That means laying down in the presence of God. No worship, no praying, no nothing. Listening to worship music and just laying in a fetal position and just waiting on God to minister to you. That's sometimes how I have to hear God. I have to lay there. I have to sit there and just be quiet so that I can hear God. So stay with it. Do what you got to do to stay in God's presence. Since he's relaxing, you might as well relax too. Because guess what? You can't control the storm. And that's the thing that we be trying to do. We're always trying to control stuff. And we're always trying to make things happen. There's a prophetic promise that I got about this time last year, and I got it confirmed. God confirmed it for me, and 7 people had given me this word, and I was like, yeah. And so I was trying to get the situation manipulated, do what I needed to do, and it was like, nah, that ain't how it works. So you got to let God be God, and you got to let him take you through the journey, because a lot of these things are lessons to build us. Everything that I have gone through in my life is a testimony to people who are going to listen to me when I open my mouth. When I speak at organizations, when I speak at churches and faith-based organizations, it's like I need people to listen to me. There's a journey behind how I got where I am. There's a journey. So if I didn't go through a journey, who's going to listen to me when I'm telling you to pray and believe God for this? They're going to look at me and be like, well, you didn't do it. So that's why it's so important. So watch Jesus bring calm to the chaos in your life while he takes you to where he wants you to go. I mean, it's plain and simple. It's not always going to be easy. So that's today's quick little message. I just want to keep encouraging you guys and keep giving you lessons on faith. And I just want to encourage you. So oh God, it's 9 minutes and 33 seconds. So anyways, that's the message for today. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about faith. I don't have work tomorrow. So can I do my message in my pajamas? I'm just kidding. I'll get up and get dressed just to do a message. I don't want to get off track. Okay, have a fantabulous day. Keep me in prayer. And this is an exercise that I have for you all today. I want to know who's watching this video. Seriously, because I know some of you guys watch it and you text me, or some of you guys watch it because I'll have like all these views and 3 comments. I'm kidding, but yeah. Could you do me a favor? Could you put your favorite scripture in the comments, that when you're going through turmoil, when you're going through chaos, when you're going through issues, what's the one scripture that you turn to or that you quote? Because child, we can quote, can we quote some scriptures? God turned water to wine. You know how we are, you know, God did this, God did that. But then it'd be like, child, where your faith? So if you can do me a favor, put a scripture in, because I want to encourage the people to not only watch the video, but I want them to read the comments. Someone was asking me about building a community of prayer partners, and I was like, y'all, I see y'all trying to put me to work. We're not doing that. I can invite you to a prayer group, but listen, no. Well, God hasn't given me that task again yet. So anyways, put your favorite scripture that increases, that encourages your faith, that pushes you to the next level in your faith. Put that in the comments for me today. Please, 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 please. You don't have to type it out. You can just put the scripture. I'll come back in and post the scripture or do whatever you want to do. But I just want to encourage people to use this post to come back to read scriptures. Okay, I gotta go because now I'm at 11 minutes. Talk to you later. Bye.